Imagine this, you're standing at the edge of a cliff, heart racing, eyes locked on the horizon. You take a deep breath, and suddenly, you're not afraid anymore. You're calm. Confident. Ready to leap. But here's the twist, you've never been here before. You've never seen this cliff. And yet, your body knows exactly what to do. How? Because somewhere deep inside your mind, a silent force has already prepared you. This is the power of your subconscious mind, a hidden engine driving your choices, your habits, and even your dreams. It's the reason you wake up every morning without thinking about it. The reason you smile at a familiar face without realizing why. And it's the reason some people achieve greatness while others stumble through life, unaware of the invisible forces shaping their path. This is the story of the subconscious mind, the unsung hero of your success, the silent architect of your reality, and the key to unlocking potential you never knew you had. Every day, your subconscious mind makes thousands of decisions for you. It's the reason you know how to tie your shoes without looking, why your body automatically braces when you hear a loud noise, and why you feel a surge of anxiety before a big presentation, even if you can't pinpoint why. Scientists say that 95% of your daily decisions are made without you even realizing it. That's right, the vast majority of what you do, feel, and think is controlled by a part of your brain that operates in the background, like a maestro conducting an orchestra without ever stepping into the spotlight. This isn't just a theory. It's backed by neuroscience, psychology, and real-life stories of people who've unlocked the power of their subconscious to transform their lives. So what exactly is the subconscious mind, and why does it matter? Let's start with the basics. Your mind is like a two-story house. On the first floor, you have your conscious mind, the part that thinks, analyzes, and makes deliberate choices. It's where you read this sentence, where you decide to take a step forward, and where you weigh the pros and cons of a big life decision. But the second floor, the subconscious, is where the real magic happens. It's the part that stores memories, emotions, and habits. It's the part that keeps your heart beating, your lungs breathing, and your brain firing signals without you ever having to think about it. The subconscious is also where your beliefs are formed, your fears are buried, and your dreams are quietly nurtured. And it's this second floor that holds the key to unlocking your full potential. Here's where it gets fascinating. The subconscious mind doesn't just react to the world, it shapes it. Studies show that people who practice visualization techniques can improve their performance by up to 23%. How? Because when you visualize a goal, your brain activates the same neural pathways as if you were actually doing the task. Think of it like mental rehearsal. When Michael Jordan, one of the greatest athletes of all time, prepared for a game, he didn't just practice on the court. He visualized every play, every pass, every shot. He imagined the crowd, the pressure, and the feeling of success. And it worked. His subconscious mind turned those mental images into real-world results. This isn't just a sports trick, it's a powerful tool for anyone who wants to achieve something big. Whether you're learning a new skill, preparing for a presentation, or chasing a dream, your subconscious can help you get there, if you know how to use it. But how do you reprogram your subconscious? After all, it's not like you can just walk into your brain and start editing your beliefs. That's where affirmations come in. These simple, powerful statements, like I am capable, I deserve success, or I choose happiness, are more than just words. They're tools that can rewire your neural circuits over time. Research shows that repeating affirmations consistently can change the way your brain processes self-related information. It's like training a muscle. At first, it's hard. You might feel awkward saying I am confident if you've spent years believing the opposite. But with repetition, your subconscious starts to accept the new message. Over time, those affirmations become part of your inner dialogue, replacing old, limiting beliefs with new, empowering ones. This isn't just about positive thinking, it's about creating a new reality in your mind that your subconscious will follow. Another key to unlocking your subconscious is neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change and adapt throughout your life. For years, scientists believed that the brain was fixed after childhood. But now we know that it's constantly reshaping itself based on your experiences, your learning, and even your thoughts. This means that you're not stuck with the beliefs and habits you developed as a child. You can change them. You can rewire your brain. All it takes is consistent practice and repetition. Think of it like building a new habit. When you first start exercising, it's hard. Your body resists. But the more you do it, the easier it becomes. The same thing happens in your brain. Every time you practice a new thought, a new behavior, or a new belief, you're creating new neural pathways. Over time, those pathways become stronger, and your subconscious mind starts to follow them automatically. This is why consistency is so important, because it's the fuel that keeps your brain changing and growing. But here's the catch: your subconscious mind isn't just a passive observer. It's also a powerful filter, shaped by your past experiences, your environment, and the messages you've absorbed over time. Some of these messages are helpful, like the belief that you're capable of learning new things. But others can be harmful, like the fear that you're not good enough, or the belief that success is only for a select few. These subconscious beliefs can hold you back, even if you don't realize it. That's why it's so important to be aware of where these beliefs come from. They might have been planted by a critical parent, a harsh teacher, or even a society that tells you what's possible and what's not. But once you recognize these messages, you can start to challenge them. You can replace them with new, empowering beliefs that align with your goals and your dreams. This brings us to another powerful tool: mindfulness and meditation. These practices don't just help you relax, they strengthen the connection between your conscious and subconscious mind. When you meditate, you're training your brain to stay present, to observe your thoughts without judgment, and to let go of distractions. Over time, this practice helps you become more aware of the automatic patterns in your mind, the habits, the fears, the beliefs that are holding you back. It's like shining a light into the dark corners of your subconscious, where old fears and limiting beliefs have been hiding. With mindfulness, you can start to see these patterns for what they are, not as facts, but as stories you've told yourself. And once you see them, you can choose to rewrite them. Let's take a real-life example. A corporate training program in 2020 used neurofeedback and subconscious reprogramming techniques to help employees boost their productivity. The results were staggering. Over 6 months, the company saw a 30% increase in employee performance. How did they do it? By teaching employees to recognize and reshape their subconscious habits. They used techniques like guided visualization, affirmations, and mindfulness to help people break old patterns and build new ones. The result? A workforce that was more focused, more motivated, and more aligned with their goals. This isn't just a corporate success story, it's proof that the subconscious mind can be harnessed for real-world results. So what's the takeaway here? The most important insight is this: your subconscious mind is not your enemy, it's your ally. It's the reason you can learn new skills, the reason you can overcome fear, and the reason you can achieve the impossible. But it's also the reason you might be stuck in a cycle of self-doubt, or repeating the same mistakes over and over again. The key is to understand how it works, to recognize its power, and to use it intentionally. Whether you're trying to build a new habit, break through a limiting belief, or achieve a dream, your subconscious is always working, for better or worse. The question is, are you working with it, or against it? Here's the final piece of the puzzle: your subconscious mind is like a garden. If you don't tend to it, it will grow wild, filled with weeds of fear, doubt, and limiting beliefs. But if you plant the right seeds, through visualization, affirmations, mindfulness, and consistent practice, you can create a garden of success, confidence, and possibility.